Starting a podcast can be tricky, especially when you're not sure what software to use or how to set it up. Don't worry, today we'll break down how to use Zoom, Riverside.fm, and OBS Studio to create professional podcasts step by step. Now I'm going to show you how to set this up within OBS here. So I've opened up OBS, so this is what you're going to see here when you open up OBS. If you look over here, you have scenes, you have sources, you have audio mixer. Scene transitions I don't really mess with unless you want to do a transition. And then you have controls over here for streaming, recording, and virtual camera. So first let me show you how to set up all of your cameras in each scene. So you have to make a scene for each camera and all your audio sources. So you click the add source here, and you go up to video capture. And then you can name this whatever you like. I'm just going to keep it video capture device. Click OK. And then if you hit this drop down box, you can see all your different cameras here. They're all going to be VM20s. So I'll just add the first one in the list right here and click OK. So if you notice here, you don't see me on the screen. It's because for some reason it makes them very large, the image very large on here. So you just got to go up here and grab it with the arrows and pull it down and resize it by dragging it around. And now you see we have a shot there. You can see me right there. And then now you have your video source there, but you also need audio too. So we have 3 microphones plugged in here. So I'm going to go up here to audio input capture, click OK. And then you'll hit this drop down box here. And if you look here, we have 1, 2, 3 different of the mics plugged in. So we'll click that, and now you have that audio source, but you have to bring in all 3. So capture audio. And you have to do this for each of the scenes too. So it's the same step for every scene, and every scene is a camera. All right, so we've got that, right? So now you have your 3 audio inputs and you have your camera input. So now we're gonna go over here and click plus and create another new scene. And you're just gonna do that exact same thing, video capture device. I'm going to pick the second one in our list here, that one. And then we're going to go here and input audio capture. Now, like I said, you can name these whatever you want if you want to be more organized. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just leaving them to default names. And there is one other thing I got to tell you about this audio after we add our third one. So if you go here, you'll be able to click on monitor and output. So you want all your audio sources, you want to make sure that you have monitor and output. And that's going to be true for each scene. So you'll have to go in each scene and make sure you have monitor and output selected. Otherwise, you will not hear it. Now we'll do one more scene, scene 3. Grab a video capture device. There we go, got that one. Add in your audio. Got your 3 different audio sources. And then make sure you have monitor and output on all of those. And make sure on the video capture you resize it to fit in the screen there. All right, so now we have another camera there. So I got 3 cameras there. I'm just gonna show you that it's, the more cameras you have, it's the same scenario every time. Every one you scene, you add your camera, you add your audio. Let's say you wanna go to Zoom or like Riverside FM, you would go Zoom, start Zoom up here. A new meeting. All right. So you see you don't have any video here, right? Because you don't have a laptop. But you can do an OBS virtual camera. And if you go back to OBS and you go start virtual camera. So now I went over to OBS and I started the virtual camera, and you can choose virtual camera here, your OBS virtual camera. And then, all right, so there's your Zoom window, there's your OBS window. So now if you want to cut between the cameras, you see on Zoom, it changes on Zoom. So this is how you're able to cut in between cameras through Zoom. Now, we'll exit Zoom, and let me go to Riverside FM. Okay, so you go into Riverside FM, you'll create an account, and then this is the homepage you'll see inside your account here. So I'll go over here to record, actually, open studio. All right, and then you wanna make sure that your OBS virtual camera is selected, and then make sure that the microphones are gonna be the same. And then headphones, if you're using headphones, click there. Oh, okay, here we go. So you join, and then you can see here that you have that. And then every time you change your camera in OBS Studio, it changes the camera there. So this is a way that you can have multi-camera for free through OBS Studio. And you can use Zoom, you can use Riverside, and there's some other things out there that you could possibly use. But as long as it can use an OBS virtual camera, you can send it there. So we're here at the Family Podcast, and I have my wife, Selena, here, and my daughter, Alice. Say hello, ladies.
Hi. Hello.
And today we're talking about how our day was. What did we do with our day? And, I know everybody out there wants to know what we did with our day. So I'm going to start with Selena. What did you do with your day today? How was your day?
It was a pretty good day. I went to a garden shop and got myself some terracotta pots and a big old bag of potting soil. That was exciting.
I love soil.
I know. And then I went to a couple of thrift shops, consignment shops, and looked at some really cool vintage clothing and oohed and awed over some nice garments. And then our oldest, Erilyn, and I, we stopped at one of the local hobby shops and looked at all of the vintage toys. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I love potting soil. I could just take a bath in that stuff. It's amazing.
It's great for your skin.
It is. So Alice, get a little closer to the mic and then just kind of tell us what you did with your day. How was your day?
Well, I woke up and I had breakfast that my papa made me.
Yes, I do those things.
And then I played with my Barbies.
You still play with Barbies? Oh, that's awesome. You do you're into hair now, that's right. You don't just play with Barbies hi, I'm Barbie. You're I'm going to style you today.
You're a stylist.
And then I played Roblox with my friends.
You played Roblox, huh? Nice. It is nice that there's online games these days that if you can't hang out with your friend in person, you can still play with them online.
Yeah. It's bringing people together in such a profound way.
It is bringing people together.
And awesome.
Yeah.
One more thing to say.
You have one more thing? Okay, go ahead.
I ate Cheetos as well.
You ate Cheetos? Did you get Cheeto fingers?
More than likely.
Yeah, it's kind of inevitable that you're going to get Cheeto fingers when you eat Cheetos. Or then they would be cheese toes.
So I forgot I watched a couple of really cool videos on YouTube too. I watched a lady who does ghost tours, and she did a tour of New Orleans, Savannah, Georgia, and Salem, Massachusetts, and that was fascinating. So I want to go visit some of these places.
Yeah, what did she do? What was her shtick?
She is a person who talks about some of the most haunted cities in the country. So she visits historical sites and haunted hotels. It's kind of but she also highlights the food and the culture, the music. So New Orleans was pretty fascinating. She visited some of the cemeteries, historic cemeteries and churches and whatnot. So I want to take a trip there now.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm actually going to be going to Georgia myself. I actually got a job doing a movie. I'm working on the visual effects team for a independent feature film. Not a big studio, but I guess I'm going to be assisting the visual effects team. I'm going to be leaving on Monday and be gone for 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh my gosh, how am I just finding out about this right now?
What? I told you that last week.
I'm only kidding.
Yeah. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'll be able to do dream movie stuff, I think. So
it's kind of interesting. Our dining room area has been transformed into this wonderful podcast studio now. There's 4 cameras pointing at us and these 3 microphones here. I feel like such a pro. I feel like I'm in the podcast sphere, just sitting here. I want to do stuff. And then we have this cool green screen behind us. It's going to probably have some really cool effects on it. And who knows where we'll be.
Okay, well, I think this might wrap up today's family podcast telling us about our day. So I'm going to thank everybody here. I'm going to thank Selena and I'm going to thank Alice, who are my guests today on the family podcast.
We're not guests, we're stars.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You guys aren't my guests. You're my stars.
Thank you.
Star players. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up today. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
I gotta tell you, the NearStream Pod Pro system is a great solution for those that want to start a podcast easily. I'm really impressed by the modular workflow, being able to add more audio and cameras by just plugging them in. The compatibility is great. I really don't have to worry if everything is going to work seamlessly because it just does. NearStream has really knocked it out of the park with the ease of use and compatibility. The system has really leveled up my podcast setup, making it easier to use. If you're in the market for an all-in-one podcasting setup that won't break the bank, I recommend the NearStream Pod Pro Kit.